Hey tennis fans, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. Today we're reviewing the Babolat Pure Strike 18x20. The all-new Babolat Pure Strike was redesigned from the ground up. These latest Pure Strikes were extensively tested under a different name to judge people's reactions for the new frame design. If you've ever heard of the Project 17 racket? Well, here's its final form in its 18x20 string pattern. Updated with the new string pattern derived from Babolat Play racket data, this frame also offers frame steering interaction technology which focuses on power through a more open string pattern. These rackets also feature a new hybrid frame design for a more responsive racket. Alright Anna, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you like this Pure Strike compared to the VS and the VS Tour?
This racket is a little bit bigger than the other two, than the Strike and the Tour, which is great. This racket emphasizes control a lot more than the other two, which at this point it gets a little difficult for me because I do play with a lot of power, but I'm not the hardest hitter. I do play with a lot more spin, which with the head size, if you are a hard hitter and the dense string pattern, it gives you a lot of spin. So if you are a player that just likes to rip forehands and backhands, you like to play on the baseline a lot, this racket is perfect because it gives you a lot of control, and then it brings it all together with the string pattern on the racket gives you a bunch of spin. Overall, all three rackets are great in the line, and to be honest, my favorite part about all three rackets is the color. I think the white and orange looks great. Babolat really nailed it this time.
All right, next up we've got Fee. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what your favorite parts of this racket was?
I definitely liked the string pattern on this racket because it gave me more control on my shot. Whenever I was striking the ball, I was definitely able to hit the ball flatter and place my shots on the court wherever I needed to. The weight on the racket is a little bit heavier than what I'm used to, but it definitely gave me more power when I needed it. With the 18x20 string pattern, I definitely felt more comfortable flattening out my shot on a short ball than coming into the net and finishing the point.
One of the things I enjoyed most about this racket was a slightly denser string pattern. When I was hitting with the 16x19 version of the Pure Strike, I felt like every now and then my balls would fly a little bit more than I wanted them to. So with the 18x20, it gave me a little bit more of that control and frame stability I was looking for in the same weight package. We used RPM 17 gauge, so I got a little bit of that spin back that I had lost from the 16x19. But other than that, this racket is really good. I felt very comfortable on my serves and ground strokes. I'm not a huge volleyer, but I felt very comfortable with this racket up at net. No problem with hitting my spots, serves, ground strokes again, no problem whatsoever. Just another, definitely an improvement over the last generation of Pure Strikes for Babolat here. Thanks for tuning into our Tennis Express racket reviews. We'd like to thank our friends at Westheimer Indoor Tennis for letting us use their courts. Be sure to check out our other videos on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date on all the latest news here at Tennis Express.